Hi everyone, it's me Timothy. Welcome back, or if you're new to the channel, welcome for the first time. Today I'm going to be doing another unboxing review, but instead of Transformers, I got something else. I got this Pokemon figure battle pack from Target, and I am really excited to open this. So let's get started. I already opened up the tape bit. Yeah. These are the Pokemon this pack contains. So inside here are all of the Pokemon characters, and it comes with this, I believe, checklist. Let me see. Let's open this up. Yes, this seems to be a checklist. At least I believe for this wave, or another wave or something. So there's nothing on the other side. So this is all it says right here. Now on to the actual figures. Okay. So the first one I'm gonna be doing is Meowth, and I gotta say this guy is very well detailed. I really like this pose he has, as well as the back here. The tail is pretty accurate, and yeah, really awesome. I guess you just kind of have to finagle with the packaging a little bit to ensure you get the Pokemon out. At least with me. There we go. Okay, so up next here is Poplio. And I really like how Poplio turned out too. Has a lot of cool details and, you know, and a nice pose as well. That's really cool. Getting all the Pokemon out is really difficult, especially with those that have designs which make it harder to pop out. Up next here is Eevee. Again, really nice detailing, and it's really cool actually. It's really awesome, you know. Yikes. So yeah, I really like how Eevee turned out too. Really cool. Ooh. Okay, this one popped out easier, like way easier. It is a Sobble. I believe that's how it's pronounced. But yeah, this is really cool. I really like all the details. I don't really know much about this Pokemon, but I really like it though. It's very nice, well detailed. You know, it's really awesome. Okay, for a lot of you Pokemon fans, you would know this one already. One of the most iconic Pokemon ever. It's Pikachu doing like a superhero pose. It's really cool. Pikachu is all ready to go, ready to fight against any threat. Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. Up next, this is a Cyndaquil. This is really cool. I really like how Cyndaquil turned out. Very awesome. When the mom had it like this here, all the details is really awesome. Okay, now this one is Mimikyu. I'm pretty sure, for those of you that are Pokemon fans, I'm pretty sure all of you have already noticed. Mimikyu looks like a scarier version of Pikachu. Right. But I really liked how Mimikyu turned out. All the details are awesome. The scariness is awesome. The scariness is pretty cool. All that stuff. Very nicely done. Okay, there's 3 more left to go. Okay, so up next here is Geodude. Yeah, this is Geodude. I also like how this Pokemon turned out. Very nice detailing. The sculpting is really nice to imitate the Geodude's rock body. The arm posing is like, yeah. And he's also on a on this clear stand. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you can remove the... Okay, yeah, you can remove the stand and have Geode by himself. So here's the stand right here. And this is where it connects to underneath. Right there. You do have a couple of options. Either you can leave him without the stand, or you can implement the stand in. Either way works. So it's right here. Okay. This next one is one of the more harder ones to get out. Come on. Okay, so I'm trying to get out this one, but it is very not easy. There we go. There we go. Okay, I got this Pokemon out. So this is Magby. I don't know much about this Pokemon either, but I really like the details, the nice coloring, all the nice sculpting, all the details, all that stuff. I also like the face. It's pretty cool. It's kind of funny, but nice. Really cool. And last, but by no means leastly, oh boy, this one's really hard to pull out. There we go. Okay, yeah. So last, but by no means leastly, here is Blastoise. Yeah. This is the biggest Pokemon from this pack, and I really like how he turned out. All the details, all the nice sculpting, the water cannons on the back, and Blastoise is the... Oh no, I believe Blastoise and Geodude, they both have articulation, I believe. Oh no. Nah. Oops. No, I don't think... No, based on Geo, no, he does not have articulation. But Blastoise does. you can pose his arms like this on this joint right here. All these are like ball jointed, kind of. I believe you can open up the jaw. Yeah. And then the legs can also articulate too, kind of. Now, for Blastoise, on the packaging right here, it says there are blast effects that it has, and they are spring loaded. And when I was doing the articulation just now, I believe the mouth is spring loaded as well, meaning the mouth is what you need to open up its mouth for the blast effects. So here are the blast effects for Blastoise. So then I believe you just stick them in. There we go. And like this. And then you open up the mouth, I believe. So right here. I don't want the blast effects flying off the table. But here we go. Oh! Wow! That was awesome. Hang on. Yo! That is cool. Let's just load up the blast effects again. And I'm gonna do it this way this time. So, open up the mouth. Oh wait, hang on. Oh yeah, no. Open up the mouth. Oh! There they go. That's a really cool gimmick Blastoise has. Well, unfortunately the cannons do not articulate, but hey, that's completely fine because, man, those blast effects, they went flying. Well, that's it for all of the Pokemon figures, the mini showcases for each. And I had an idea. For those of you who have seen a few of my videos already, you know I'm a huge fan of Transformers, and it got me thinking. Imagine if Pokemon and Transformers, you know, collided with each other, like Transformers having their own Pokemon companions. You know? So I already thought of an example. So Mimikyu, you know, considering Mimikyu is a scary Pokemon, I figured he would go best with Tarn. You know? Tarn can probably catch Mimikyu and Mimikyu can help with the Decepticon Justice Division find any traitors among the con ranks. You know? That's a really cool idea. That would be a really cool idea. But yeah, so that is it for this Pokemon unboxing video. And well, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like this video, please do leave a like. Please tell me what you think in the comments, and if you want to subscribe, please do subscribe, and if you don't, that is completely fine. I'm not forcing anyone. Again, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. I noticed something else. On the back of the packaging, it shows to fire the blast effects, push down on Blastoise's tail to also fire out the blast effects. So let me try that real quick once I get the blast effects. Okay. Got them. They were underneath the table. So then load them in again. And then press down on the tail and oh! Huh, wait, hang on. Let me get the mouth open. What? Hang on. It worked for one of them. I might need to push down kind of hard on it. Hang on, let me try again. Okay, there we go. So it's easier to push down on the tail for the blast effects to work. Oh! And when you push down on the tail, the mouth opens. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So if you don't have this pack, please be sure to push down on the tail for the cannons to spring load the blast effects out, not on the mouth. I did not realize the mouth and the tail had the same spring loaded mechanism. Well, now I know. Okay, that's it. Bye guys.